Hi everybody, welcome. Today we're going to be looking at how poses connect with each other. So really thinking about and feeling the transitions between one pose and the other, and in the process recognizing how one pose connects to the other to create a sequence, to create a soup, if you would, of tasty delights. The way that one thing, when it joins with another, it becomes more. And we can be individuals, of course, we are on our own, but also we're part of a collective. So that saying, no one can do it for you and you can't do it all by yourself, takes on real meaning in our practice as we blend the poses and notice what's connecting them. So let's begin. Have 2 blocks and a strap. A blanket's nice too for the beginning, middle, or end to sit on. And we'll begin here with a nice seat. I'm going to join the index finger and thumb together. The index finger is the individual, the thumb is the universal. So those two coming to join has symbolism, meaning, and you can feel it. Bring that right to your thighs. Close your eyes, lean back. Slide your wrists back a little bit so your shoulders are nice and wide. Take a deep, deep breath in. And a long breath out. Inhale fully, rising up. And let this exhale be a way to release anything inside that's building up, has built up, isn't serving you. Take a full, wide, refreshed inhale. Through your nose, exhale all the breath. And on this next one, inhale through your nose. Open your mouth and release everything to empty. Sit back a little bit, feeling the support of your back body, the lift of your heart, the ease around the corners of your eyes, and a bright spot right between your eyebrows. Noticing the color, maybe it's yellow or orange, red or blue, sometimes white. Shining light in the middle of your forehead. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Breath itself connecting the bottom of you with the middle to the top on the in-breath, and the exhale bringing the top back down to the bottom. There's a place in the middle always, and there's a way in which we connect. The front of us to the back, the top to the bottom. This moment to the deep inner workings of ourselves. Take a full inhale and exhale. Bring your hands lightly to your heart. Bow your head gently to your heart in a hope, a wish, a prayer for this day, for someone you care about, for something you truly wish for, hope for, desire, for yourself, your individual self, or for the collective, the whole, the world we're in today. Lift your chin. Release your hands, open your eyes, and we'll come to all fours. A few cat tilts to get going. Hands underneath your shoulders, wrists underneath your shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, round your back, gaze towards your navel. Inhale forward to look up. And exhale, take your bow. Inhale, come forward, walk your knees back, curl your toes under, downward dog. Notice the movement from the floor all the way to the top. Bend your knees, tilt your sitting bones to the sky, arm bones lift, and even your belly lifts here. So part of the transition is making the synapses snap. The parts come together. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Slowly straighten the legs, move the top of your thighs back, heels toward the floor. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Come to high plank position. Forward. You might bring your knees to the floor here, and that's fine. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale forward to a high plank, rooting through the hands and the finger pads. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale forward. Bring your knees to the floor, gaze forward, heart forward, and lower, lower down, all the way. Flatten your feet, bring your hands by your low ribs, glide forward, and curl up, cobra. Wide with your breath on an inhale, and exhale, feel yourself lower. The transition toward the floor. And press back up, and we'll take a child's pose. Toes together, knees wide, forehead toward the floor. Arm bones lifting. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale fully and exhale. Inhale to come up. Exhale your breath. Take it back to downward facing dog, up and back. Take your right leg up to the sky, bend your knee to your chest, look forward, step your right foot forward, toe heel it to the right, hands to the inside for lizard pose. Start with your back knee on the floor. Here's your pose right here, or you may take a block for your hands, or forearms and elbows coming down. And then the last option is to curl your toes under, lift the back knee up off the floor so the femur bone heads to the sky. Hug the right knee in and press out through the back heel. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale, noticing the beginning of the breath, the middle, the top of the breath. And exhale. Inhale to bring that knee back down. Exhale your breath. Come on up. Remove your block. Toe heel the right foot in a little. Hands on either side. Up and back to a three-legged dog. Reach way up to the sky. Top of the left thigh back. And float that foot down. Go ahead with the left leg up. Reach. Bend your knee to your chest. Forward step. Hands to the inside, back knee down. Heart forward. You press down through the back knee and the front heel. Maybe down to your block, forearms and elbows. Hug the left knee in. Curl the back toes under. Option to lift the back thigh up. So the right thigh bone goes way up. The left buttock scoops. And then you settle in. Transition has within it a lot of little micro movements and refinements, but then eventually you land. You land into your pose and you stay. And there's a sense of arrival, of belonging, of all the pieces fitting. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Inhale slowly, come up. Toe heel the foot in a little. Hands on either side. Lift from your belly and press up and back. Three-legged dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and lower that foot down. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Bend your knees. Walk your hands back to your feet. Take your baby toes to the outer edges of your mat. Bend your knees and bring your forearms to your thighs. You might stay here or come down further into your deep yogic squat. Squeeze in with the legs, press out with the arms. And you're back in Anjali Mudra, hands at your heart. And conjure up again, remembering your hope, your wish, your prayer for this day. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Release your hands. Straighten your legs part way. Interlace your hands at your low back or take your strap. I know I have one here somewhere. You might take your strap, hold it, come to your forward bend, up and over. Little bend in the elbows to bring the shoulder blades on the back. And release through your head and your neck. Deep breath in and exhale. Hands to your low back. Bend your knees, hands to your hips, elbows to the sky, and find your way all the way back up. Good. And step your feet together to the front of your mat. Root through your feet. Inhale, take your arms to the sky. Exhale and bow forward. Inhale, look up. Step back to your high plank position. Use your knees if you want. Lower to the floor. Salamander pose. Come onto your forearms and elbows to start. So begin in Sphinx. Press your forearms down and bring your heart forward. Deep breath in. Click all 10 toenails down. Full inhale. Imagine a beam of light on your heart. You're just shining it forward. And exhale. Then bow forward a little. Take the left knee out to the side. Straight out from the hip. So you got like a 90-degree angle here. Flex the left foot. Roll onto the baby toe side of your back foot and start to dial yourself over to the left. Forearms move that way. So your right toes are pointed to the left and you're twisting your torso to the left. Drag the right leg very long back from your low belly. Twist over. Take a deep breath in. Exhale to twist. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale to twist. Inhale back to center. And exhale. Come back to your Sphinx. Heart forward, lifting. Inhale. And exhale. Let's go right to the other side. Bring the right knee up and over. Flex the foot. Forearms. This could be your pose right here. Coming forward with a nice opening through the hip. Otherwise, turn the back toes to the right. Start to walk yourself to the right. Stretch really long from the left hip to the left knee to the left heel. And open. Extend even more from the left hip to the armpit. Press as you twist. Open. And release. Come on back into center. And exhale. Good. Back to Sphinx. Elbows under the shoulders. Heart comes forward. Pull the finger pads back and the heart forward. And there's a purposefulness here to this pose, but also there's a quiet surrender. The eyes are soft. The heart is full. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And we're going to transition back to downward dog. So notice as you move what parts of you are strong and making all this happen. Lower down. Take your hands out to the side. Curl your toes under. Lift the belly, lift the thighs, lift up and back. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Bend your knees, look forward. Step, hop, or walk to the front of your mat. Inhale, look forward. Hands can be on blocks here or your shins. Try to get a nice little arch in the low back though. Exhale and bow. Inhale, look up, get length. Exhale, bow low. Inhale, look up, bring your hands to your hips, soften the knees a little. This is transition, so notice, hug the hips, lift the belly, come up as you drop your tailbone and lift your heart. Arms up to the sky, full breath, and hands Anjali Mudra at your heart. You're gonna take figure 4 pose here. Bring your right knee up, bend the left knee, cross the right ankle over the left. You might use a wall here. You could have your hands on the wall as you do this. And that's a really nice way to get into this deep, deep pose. You can hands to heart otherwise and start to bow. Forward, coming down. Root the foot, press the left heel. Inhale, come up. Whoops, lost that one. Knee up and foot to the floor. Step it out. And other side. Left knee up, cross it over, hug the hips, hands to the wall or to your heart, and bow. You can bow any amount, a little bit or a lot. Feel the puffy fullness of your waistline. You bow to come on up, hug in, knee comes up, it's transitioning, and foot down, and step it out. Sweep your arms, let's take a big breath in. Exhale, arms down by your sides. And one more, inhale, bring it to the sky. And hands Anjali Mudra, right at your heart. We're gonna add on to that sequence a little bit. We're gonna come into figure 4, and then a warrior pose, and then come into back into our lizard pose. So connecting all those pieces. Have fun. Right knee up, flex the foot. All can be done with one or both hands at the wall. Bend the left knee, bow forward. And inhale, come back up. Bring your knee to your chest. Glide the leg back. Arms back to airplane. This is warrior 3. And then step way back to crescent lunge. Sweep up, inhale. Exhale, release. Hands to the earth. Toe heel, the left foot left. Hands to the inside. Back to lizard pose. Extending. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Now we're going to add on a pigeon. Walk the left foot over to the right. Slowly come down into your pigeon pose. Walk the back leg back. You might say, yeah, that pose doesn't feel good at all in my body. So here's the option. Come into a figure 4 this way, seated, or on your back this way. Okay? Otherwise, here you are. And then walk yourself forward and come into your pigeon pose. Long and low. Inhale to slowly come up. Plant your hands, claw the floor with your finger pads. Here's a big transition. Curl your back toes under, lift the knee. Bring your left knee toward your chest and then the left leg up to the sky. And take that foot down and step it out a little bit. Bend your knees, look forward, step to the front of your mat. Inhale, look up, get some good length through the spine, lift the belly. Exhale, bow. Root through your feet, sweep your arms all the way up. And hands Anjali Mudra at your heart. This time we'll take the Left knee up. Cross it over the right knee. Figure 4. Coming down, coming down, coming down. And slowly bring it back up. Knee to chest. Glide it back. Warrior 3. And that big opening through the heart. Hug the hips. Press the right heel. Back slowly, crescent lunge, sweep up, inhale. Exhale, release your hands to the earth to heel the right foot right. We're back in lizard pose, either with your knee on the floor or up, and extending way back. So keep revisiting poses we've been into before, but each time you come back into a pose, it has a different flavor, a different texture. Every time we return to a place we've already been, whether it's your grandmother's house or a seaside visit, the feeling is the same but different, because you're different when you show up. Same you doesn't come back every time. Okay, bring the back knee to the floor. Walk your foot over to the left. And bring that knee down into your pigeon. Walk the back knee back. Some of you may have the heel in closer. Some of you may be in a seated figure 4, or again on your back in figure 4. This pose is very versatile and a great pose to boot. And lengthen. Come down either. You can stay on your hands, forearms and elbows, or reach way out long. Settle into the sound of your breath. Inhale to come up. Plant your hands, curl the back toes, lift the knee and thigh, and 3-legged dog. Bring that foot down to the floor. Walk your feet in a little, bend your knees, tilt your sitting bones high, and get that connection again. This is a transition, but it's also a pose. Sitting bones high, shoulder blades on your back, arm bones lifted. Inner thighs move back and apart. And from here, you straighten the legs, lifting from the kneecaps. Heels come down. And you land, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Knees to the floor. Take your legs out in front. Give them a good shake. And then we're going to come down onto your back. Went all the way down. Bring your knees into your chest for a hug. Rock side to side. Just going to check this for a second, see where we are. Okay, good. And extend your left leg long on the floor. Right knee comes into your chest. Left arm out to the side. Take a breath. Then open your right knee out to the side. We're going to keep that same L shape, that same 90-degree-ish angle that we've had earlier. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Here, the body just finds its way into the earth. Sometimes transitions take a lot of effort, and sometimes the transition kind of happens on its own, barely perceptible. Inhale, bring the knee back up to the center. Exhale your breath. Left hand to the outside of the right knee. Right arm out to the side, palm up. Drag the left leg long and bring the knee over. There's some add-ons here. One of them is this. Bend the left knee and with the right hand take a hold of the left foot. And then either strap up the right foot or hold it and take that leg out to the side. And turn your torso to the right. Root the shoulders, extend in both directions. The right foot, the left knee. Deep breath in. Exhale, bend the knees back in. Undo the feet and bring it into the center. Take a deep breath in and exhale. We'll take that to the other side. Extend the right leg. Roll the thigh bone in. Bend the left knee into your chest and hug. Flex the left foot. Right arm out to the side. Left knee comes out to the side. Got a nice big opening here. Take a deep breath in to fill all that space. So sometimes the transition is the breath itself. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale that knee back up to center. Right hand to the outside of the knee. Left arm out like a wing. Take a breath. And then take the knee gently over to the right. To keep going, bend the bottom leg. The right knee, reach for the foot with the left hand. And that right knee kind of points straight toward the front of your mat. This might be your pose, or strap up the left foot or hold it and reach it out to the side. So extending. And then draw the left hip toward your right knee. Take a breath and twist open to the side. Dialing your body to the left. There's length here, there's stretch, there's tenacity, there's a sense of muscular and organic energy moving into the middle and out. And in between all that is a deep breath in and exhale. Inhale back to the middle, bend the knees, undo the feet, and bring them to the floor. Feet down, knees bent. Hold the sides of your mat with your hands and pull the mat out to the sides like you're trying to widen it. Lift your hips just a little bit. Step your feet a little further apart and make some sloshy little circles with your pelvis. Let go of the mat. Bring your fingers up and just continue to slosh around a little bit, easing up through the belly. It's a place where we have a whole other set of sensitivity. It's called your second brain in there in your gut. Lower down and hands to your belly. Walk your baby toes, outer edges of your mat. Let your knees gently draw in. Settle your bones. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Release your hands from your belly. Bend your knees, walk your feet. Keep your feet where they are, wide on the edges of your mat. Take your right ankle over your left knee, arms out to a T. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, bring your knees over to the right and your torso, your chin to the left. If this bothers your neck at all, keep the chin right in the middle. You don't have to turn it at all. Breath. And then inhale, come back up to center. Exhale your breath. Both feet wide on your mat. Take your left ankle over your right knee. Figure 4 again. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring your knees to the left. Your torso, perhaps your chin, your head to the right. And that whole right thigh and shin move forward. Your heart plants itself right into the earth. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale fully. exhale. Inhale all the way back up and exhale. Shavasana. You might take your blanket here, roll it up a little bit, and use it underneath your thighs to again bring an ease to the whole digestive system, the hormonal system, your gut, where you have your gut reactions that speak to you. They're a whole other source of wisdom. So we're getting into that place now. If you don't have a blanket, bring your blocks underneath instead. Toes out, arms out, and just landing. Land your brain, your eyes, your shoulders. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, land your arm bones, your wrists, your knuckles, your fingers. Everything starts to find its way down and in a gentle imprint. Inhale to lift in the back of your heart, and as you exhale, release the shoulder blades, the pelvis, the belly. And take these last 5, 10 minutes, 20, just still and quiet, finding your transition from the busyness of your day, from the contents of your day, whatever it may be, to that inner radiance of your body.